Okay. Should be everything up and running. Yeah, that's an app. Everything is up and running. Let's do this too. No, I didn't put it back out of borderless in time. Gross. I'm not playing Eliza Play. I have Spiral next to. Oh, I can already feel. I blocked that. My pillow. Oh, okay. Weird. Canceled it too early. That's awkward, isn't it? Never shot plus assist. Is this gonna fall? Why did everything come out so late? I really lost because our push block came out 10 million years later. That's insane. Yeah, I should've seen that coming. Any of my inputs. Okay. Get me out of windowed mode. Please get me out of windowed mode. My inputs are going into the void. There we go. Okay. Because I know exactly what I wanted and I wasn't getting it repeatedly. I should never have lost that game, especially with the choices they made. I was right and I just wasn't getting what I wanted when I wanted it. I was going to push block them away, they were going to do gun, I was going to do alpha counter into L-shot and be fine. The push block was so delayed that I couldn't PB 2 HP. I got hit by the gun. Scramble ensued, they were right that I'm an up-backer, so they caught me with the air throw, but like I shouldn't have ever been in that position in the first place. And then I didn't get my pillar level 3. Spaghetti. Lots of spaghetti everywhere. And then they just let the timer run down instead of actually raiding up again. I need to not fidget with things. I do not have audio cleaning on the stream setup. And I need to remember that. Ah. Wi-Fi, how bad could it be? Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Of course, this guy. Throw one of these ins. Okay. I'm gonna get my assist with that. I'm getting 360 protection, that's what that is. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Wi-Fi. Could have killed them. Whoops. That's not harm. I did not push back that way. I should have armed you for that, that's not a true boxer. Shoot again, shoot again. I dare you. Oh. If the Bayo's doing nothing, you also need to do nothing, because they're clearly looking for something. Is this worth it? Yeah, that's all they've been doing. I just need to swing heavy punch. Really? It's not out all the way.
The 2 hours passed faster than I thought it would.
Thank you, L-Shot.
TGP and Qual and a Qual, and I can already imagine what's happening.
He ruins it? Or you do that intentionally? No. That's... I should have seen that one coming. Never jump there. Death sentence. Let's see if my computer can handle this. Surely Discord would never just take an inordinate amount of processing power.
Don't worry, it's already doing that before you even boot up a stream or join a call.
Smile. I got all that comment this way.
Well, you're on QM.
Yeah.
No, you are, because the last time I was on QM, this person lost to me 7 straight and then left after getting a single game.
I didn't get my... Wait.
This is Punish. Yeah, they...
I wolf shoot there, I think.
We'll grab.
Oh,
One
that's
grab.
that now? Nope. Oh, she actually voiced that. Interesting. Fair enough. Bonk. I didn't get my tag.
And Eliza sewer grab versus fat opponent once again, as it's still a thing.
There's one thing you should block. I can't tell if they're the greatest improviser known to man or if all their setups are just the most jank things I've ever seen.
It's all jank and their combos are really low damage. And she dead? Reed.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on that route anyway. I'll just keep messing it up. Here. Excuse me? It wasn't even my internet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're not gonna run into good people on QM.
Well, I'm just used to it being my internet at this point. I like panicked and looked over to the stream to see the loading wheel of death and despair. I wasn't there. Shocker, it wasn't me for once. Hey, Shield Teal. Have I asked, am I pronouncing that right? Do you have a preferred way to pronounce that? Because either I haven't asked or you've told me and I've completely forgotten.
You not pronounce it like Captain America saying Shield Sword! Shield Teal! Shield Teal!
Okay. It's time to cat girl.
I think
Interesting team. Alright, that's not gonna work yet. I need to get to a different combo.
Oh, I didn't actually get to read what the correction was, so I still don't know it.
We'll just shield heal.
Okay, so shield heal! Got it.
Oh, you got hit. I'm greedy. That one didn't reset. Oops.
So rules for players putting their opponent in the torture device and then be like, oh, you got hit?
They didn't block the final hit of Feral. How is that Okay, that was...
The Skullgirls players doing the 15th fake pressure situation and being surprised you got hit. It's me, I'm Skullgirls player.
Okay.
I want to point out, you could have called assist and recalled that whole time.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we just let them get back.
Ah! Where's my alpha counter? What? What?
Ate it. More alpha counters. Aid mechanic.
That sucks. Oh, it did so much less damage than I thought it would, and I didn't want that button, I just wanted to use this skill. Was my sister on lockout? I guess it was. Okay. Let's go for the chip out. I still live. That was really smart. Yep, that keeps me safe. The bubble I can't enter. What? I did not realize. Timer. That's fine. Bye-bye. Hey, Xion. Okay, I've always been so bad at this matchup point. Welcome to jail. Thank you, tier. Yeah, I think this character's okay. Good night. New fortune. My old stuff doesn't work. Gotta get from being old. Okay, surely they don't just let me match on the first mix, they do, right? No. That's not a super. Pop. Pop. Yeah, there's a reason Full Bleed ended up playing this team. This team is really stupid.
This tier is carried.
Oh yeah. She did it again. I did this to me. This isn't death. What's the reaction? Okay. Go punish.
You give up OTG there. Kind of makes my screen fall.
Do you know? No, I don't know.
Alright, when I said you, I was talking about Squid Drift. To clarify. It was like, we were already in Skeleton, we pressed the medium, all we had to do was press up before we pressed the medium.
Smile.
No.
Perfect. Got the card.
You had a lot of confidence in the 5LP hitting them. I usually just go for the 5MP. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just letting it rip.
this.
A DT. Lifting air buttons.
I'm gonna just
Yep.
be gone. That's not Mexican. Might have
Oh,
been.
come on, be confident.
I did kind of just want the cat in, though.
All shenanigans.
I didn't hold the head. Still got this, even though they're not even optimal anymore. Their art is just so satisfying to me. And I don't play this character enough to bother learning the new stuff, even though it's actually broken. Huh? No, it's throw vulnerable now. Okay. I'm just gonna kill me. That's orange style, you're not killing me. Okay. I need to not choose the same option every single time. Okay. We're mashing. That's an interaction of all time. That was not supposed to detonate, okay? That messed with combo skills, so just kill. First. Yep, there we go. I knew you were a masher. Yeah, I deserve this. I need to hold my spacing closer. No reason to do that for you. Oh, they were dead if I had reactions. Does the double over go away? I think it does. Double overhead. Just not respecting sending it. Killing me.
Nope. Oh, you know what? It would help if Discord didn't try to stream at your monitor resolution.
Oh, wait. Why is it?
It's at 1440p, yes.
Why? That's a default option? I'm what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. They've done some goofy stuff with it.
Because, I mean, 60 FPS and 1080p used to be locked behind Prime,
Yep.
or whatever. Okay. Not Prime. Nitro.
Also barely performed, despite being locked behind pain.
I did an absolute guard. Yeah. I'm just gonna start mashing on you. Was this my... Yeah, okay. That was me this time. Thanks, Internet. Okay. Wi-Fi? I did not mean to hit accept. Okay. Team Hydra. Huh. Interesting too. Too far. Buttons. I am getting mixed. Yeah, I have a Bella. It exists. I'm trying to get it better. I thought that hit both. I misremembered. kick. Really, you can throw me from that far. Oh, the rollback, jeez. Oh my, what is happening?
What is... You need to have the ping display on.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, the ping display is really distracting to me.
More distracting than this?
I mean, I don't need the ping display to tell me that this is awful. I was trying to get so many different inputs in the middle of the waiting for opponent, I just started teabagging them while waiting for opponent was happening. Because I kept only getting my down inputs.
I just think I think you just want to be toxic, really. Let's not pretend.
The only people I teabag are Tosha and JP. And Ruby sometimes. Oh boy. Alright, surely it can't be as bad this time. Always have been, always will be. Get used to it. Oof. I know, I got like one match in me anyway. Let's go back to the classics. Alright, they're never ready for this round start. They might be ready for this round start. There's a couple things Big Ben do that kind of just wins anyway, but I'm a believer. What if they mash together? Wouldn't that be cool? And say goodbye to your late card. That's not any benefits. Good night. Alright, what if I do it again? I think it'll work again.
We have to start. Stop writing up.
Yeah. It was gonna be quick, but they didn't want it anyway. Round start dash up pillar butchers is still one of the funniest things in the game to me. It's so stupid, it's not even good, but it just works. Because no one's ready for the psychopath option. Alright. Let me get out of...
They might have mistakenly held a good opinion of your game. Maybe.
Why would anyone ever do that? Okay, where is Get Great? Here's Get Great. Pin message. It is 7 p.m. So, we're getting going. Welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. Brief rundown. We try and match you up with someone around your skill level to the best of our abilities, and we have you all play. Today you all will be playing 5 flat games. Not a best of 5, not a first of 3, none of that. Just 5 games, regardless of score, regardless of win or lose. 5 total games. We will watch, we'll give advice to both players. And that's the gist of it. If you'll have any questions while you are here, please do ask in chat. We do recommend pausing while you're playing, because getting advice on a 10-second delay can be really trippy while you are playing, as well as it makes your connection marginally better for the cases where it might matter. But anytime we're yapping after the fact, or if you're watching this at a later date, please shoot me a question in the Discord channel, and I will gladly answer it when I can. But yeah, that being said, I don't think anyone said they'd be missing. So we'll get right into it, and I think it was Fair Lazuli and... No, it was not. That's the middle. We got Royal Noob King and Shield Teal. Okay. It begins. Okay, let me close League in the background. Alright, we got both gamers in here, but we do not have a Taterade in here. I've never hidden the fact I enjoyed League. It's a good game, and people just suck. Alright. Neither of these gamers had anything in particular, so just general rundown. Broad strokes habits, what are we doing? I know this matchup is usually considered not pleasant for me. So if you're struggling to get your game plan going, don't feel too bad. Oh, yeah, just bail out. Keep yourself safe with the tag. Okay, getting through the zoning. Going over. So, as tempting as it can be to use Sweep to get through the zoning, it is a dangerous thing to use as your only way through. I did like the movement I saw, matching. Oh, no cartouche. And comeback dash. Good defense, good push block. Alright, play patient. Get some zoning out. Oh, they press... Yeah, I really appreciate that you're going for an anti-air. The unfortunate part of it is Bella is a really hard character to anti-air. Yeah, again, it's a really good habit to have, just in moderation, unfortunately. And this is just tough at this point. It's hard for me to make that. But I'm seeing a lot of good habits in a vacuum, and it's kind of just getting checked by characters that don't work as well against, unfortunately. But let's see another game. Let's see what we're working with, because there were a couple times you were in control of the game and you kind of just backed off and gave pressure. Mostly with Eliza. So I kind of want to see that more. Use the fist to block a couple projectiles. Get aggressively air to air. we get push block later. Sucks. Tech out of the corner. Love to see it. In that situation, I would have loved if you had just spent the meter to get yourself out. So if you'd done the overhead super into Fireball, you would have kept yourself safe at that distance, gotten Fuqua in, still kind of on her terms, and kept the Peacock in the corner. Alright, forced our way in. So one thing to take note is they did just press on that. Curious if you used that information at all? Good patient getting through the zoning, really good. But, man, Peacock. What happened there was you overcommitted covering the air out, and you had no way to check them. You can't commit all of your movement resources, otherwise, if they're all going forward, Peacock can just teleport out, unfortunately. But oh, too much delay. Bite. Good pressure. How do you fetch your way out, Shield Healer? Hit by same side. Overhead.
Oh, we're doing low damage. Bars to go out.
Kill. Keep the Undizzy low. I love to see it.
Hmm? Mix up.
I think that was supposed to safe jump. Oh, you were pressing. I'm so curious what you were pressing. Yeah, burst there. Yeah, okay. So, the Eliza is definitely using, well, I would argue, too much Throne. It's a nice little call-out to sprinkle in, but there's so many other ways to abuse its overuse that it being your primary response for dealing with projectiles can be a problem. And Shield Teal, I would love to see you use Lock and Load more as a counter call assist. Especially in like some of these matchups like Marie, I don't think you need an assist as much to secure the neutral. So it genuinely might be worth saving Lock and Load for when they call assist close, and if you see M Shadow being called at full screen, just use Bomber. Lock and Load by space, that makes sense. Just keep zoning, don't need to use assist. You see their assist call Bomber. A little bit earlier, but that's the right idea. Punk.
Yeah.
Through the zone. We should kill. Boop. Good recognition on damage. You're kind of fine to take this. The problem is you're not getting any actual meter from this. So, yeah. That's so unfortunate. And Shield Teal, one thing to think about, M Shadow forces people into the air, so if you're calling it when you're both grounded, usually a really good option behind it is to just do like Rising Jump Kick. Or, sorry, that's for, yeah, Xeno. Like, you know they're going into the air to avoid it. Oh, we don't need to mix. Why are we mixing?
No, just kill them!
Yeah. Gun. No gun? Meaty gun on incoming. Good throw. I think you were close enough that you didn't need to spend, but better safe than sorry.
I mean, sometimes you just get it for going for a delay tech. Ending.
We didn't tech the sweep.
It's not real. Ape
BFF.
is not safe. I was expecting diamond. You can super...
that sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. With that time left, you're having to force things. But, so this is going to be a bit contradictory. I'm fine with you kind of doing what you did there, Xeno. Because time forced the issue. I think you can afford to be, in general, a lot more... Patient isn't necessarily the right word, because I think you just don't fully understand how, like, some of the options you have available to you. Using movement to deal with your problems is a very big thing in this game, partially because it is the least commitment option. So if you can figure out how to use movement and maybe an assist to body block, or in Marie's case, a skeleton to eat some of the projectiles from Peacock, if you can figure out like that, avoid a lot more, and then move forward. If you just like ground dash there, you would have gotten into a threat range. Using as minimal tools as possible to deal with Peacock, as opposed to relying on the predictable and commitment tools that are specials, you'll be in a very good spot. But like right now, I'd probably just tag to Eliza at this point. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. That gun is really dangerous. H-Bang is very dangerous. No. I had the happy birthday. Oh, believe in your hits! Believe in your hits! This is 3 different combos that could have all been one. Right, what's the mix? Throw. DHC on scale. It's expensive, and you lose a bit of red life for it. Oh, okay, right. You saw it with you. Be very careful. Yeah. Especially with the assist in front of you, they could have just mashed a super that hit both and kept themselves safe with a safe DHC. That being said, Shield Teal, you definitely should have sent Rocks and or Dynamo there, not 360, in my opinion. Because you would have hit both. That's just hard to block. One last chance. Went for reversal, let's throw vulnerable. Guess strong, it happens. Unfortunate drop. Just keep dash blocking forward, keep her stuck in the corner, we cannot be backing off. This is a big problem now. Stuck in the corner? Yes, contester getting up. Ooh, that's not what you want. Oh, don't push block that. That's punishable. I'll block. The dart? I'm so sorry for you. Good lane cancel. Ooh. Mix. Bonk. So Dizzy is full. Oh no.
I don't know about Skullgirls Get Gr8.
We're learning. Actually, don't even know how much Fuko Shield Tails actually played against. Oh, PPGC get hit. They're still fine though. Okay. Okay. So, I think biggest things for Xenolith are gonna be one, zoning / the Peacock matchup is kind of gonna be annoying with the way your team is set up. That being said, unless you are calling your assist with the intent to have it block projectiles, you should not be calling it full screen. I saw a couple of Spiral and a couple of M Shadow calls that just weren't going to be in range and weren't necessarily serving a purpose. Again, you can definitely call Spiral and have it eat some projectiles and then run in after it, which I saw you also doing, so I think the other ones, that was their intent, and you weren't quite correct with the zoning pattern you thought you were dealing with. But overall, you can save them, especially like M Shadow, because M Shadow still does reach about half the screen. You can get past the first wave of projectiles, see if they call their assist or not. If they don't, you can call your M Shadow and have it force them to back up. And while they're backing up, they can't zone as easily, so you can take even more space. If they do call their assist, just be patient, wait, and see if you can avoid the next round as well, and then call M Shadow when their assist is not on screen. Because the one big downside to M Shadow is it's not a counter call assist, and it really easily gets counter called. So you have to be careful with its health when other assists are on screen. If you can sneak it out and get the M Shadow out before it gets hit, it's usually pretty good if you're in range though, because it forces a response from their point. But that's the first big point. The second one I already kind of touched on a little bit, but just again, I know it's really awkward for especially Marie and Eliza, but getting around Peacock zoning without committing to your anti-zoning tools every time. So by that, I mean, Eliza, anytime you reverses a character with a projectile, you committed to her sweep a lot, which has projectile armor, and it's good in a pinch, but it is very negative. The only way for you to bail is to go into specials, which all tend to get beaten out by the same responses, more or less. If she up forwards at you and then blocks, beyond that, you're kind of just at a bad spot. And then for Marie, it's not even a normal, it's a special. So if you try and use L or H Toral, you can't really cancel out into anything besides super. In certain cases, like canceling into command throw super will get you close enough into a punish, but again, it's not a reliable option. So getting used to using your movement, using your assist to get through the zoning will help, I think, immensely in that matchup, so you're not just reliant on, I don't want to call it a gimmick because they are anti-zoning tools, but you don't want to be predictable getting through zoning, because being predictable in any aspect of a fighting game is a dangerous route to go down. Beyond that, I think the final one was mostly just the Marie felt a little fresh, so a lot of the combos and mix felt rougher on her, a little bit more drops, a bit less good pressure. Saw a couple drops on the other characters as well, but that's a very simple fix, just a little bit more time whenever you want to dedicate to those characters. I think those were the biggest things I had outside of... This is intermediate, so we're kind of starting to get there. If you want to put in the time, I would probably recommend learning more updated routes, because the routes you are using are a bit lower damage than what you'll start seeing getting into like the middle of intermediate levels. So it's not the most important thing right now, but it is on the docket for the future at some point in time. And I kind of just want to get that out there. But that's most of what I have for Xeno. And then I think for Shield Teal, I talked about it a bit more in depth when I said it, but especially in matchups where Peacock doesn't really need help zoning, saving your assist is a very strong option. Because if you hold it for when they need to use their assist, and this is not necessarily just applicable to Peacock, but she's the main example I wanted to talk about. But in general, if you're playing point v point, especially if you have a good counter call assist, if your point matchup is favorable without assist intervention, you can sit there and just play the one-on-one game and only make it a team game when they call their assist. Because they call their assist and you're like, oh, go my child, go lock and low. Beat the ever-living hell out of their assist. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, their assist is at like 1/3 HP, and the next time they call it, it's kind of like, if I can't protect this well, it might just die outright if they decide to spend a little bit of meter to guarantee the kill. It's a very scary place to be in. And then all of a sudden, they're in a situation where, again, they're losing the 1v1 point matchup just based on how the matchup works, and they can't crutch on their assist to fix it anymore. Because if they do, they risk outright losing the assist. So you can, if you're in very comfortable situations where you don't need to use your assists, sometimes holding it is the best option, because the threat of calling it in response to them calling it is very dangerous. But like if they're getting close to you and you need to bail, 100% call lock and load first. I'm not telling you never do it. There's obviously a lot of context that goes into all of this, because you need to keep yourself safe first and foremost. But maybe something to start thinking on as a fledgling Peacock player. Countercalling is so good in this game. It's assist taking 1.5 damage is already nuts, and then doing that to someone else's assist with an assist that hits like a truck, and it means your point character is also still safe to do whatever they need to. It's very strong, very, very strong. The other, it's I think we've talked about this, and I would say your Peacock's a bit more aggressive than my taste. You can run an offensive game plan on a Peacock. It just needs to be a thought-out game plan. And I can definitely go a bit more in depth into this, but a lot of it comes behind like layering your offense behind your projectiles and your assist, because your offense in and of itself is not great. So you at least need to leverage your tools, your kit, again, your projectiles and your assist, to prevent yourself from being punished or being put in a bad situation if they block your aggression. So, yeah, unfortunately, Peacock does actually require you to think. It's just truly a devastating side effect of the character.
Yes.
But again, like, her offensive tools are kind of mediocre. Her dash is not great for instant overheads. Her dash has startup, blah, 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 blah. She doesn't have the best buttons for just outright neutral. So yeah, you're going to have to use the strong parts of her kit to cover if you're going to play a bit. But yeah, like, I'm repeating myself now. Broken record. There was one more thing. Oh, yeah. If you've got double in the back, send it. Especially, like, obviously, if there are burst baits, etc., be careful. But, like, if they call their assist in your face and you have a PBGC window, send it. You're either hitting both, or you're hitting their assist, forcing their point character to block, going into cat heads and going, okay, your assist is taking a beating, I'm taking my turn back. GG, shake my hands. Because you have no reason to hold that. There's nothing they can do at that point outside of, like, hard call you out. I guess if they, like, did segment on your PBGC window, that could be a way for them to get around it. But very few Elizas do that. I say this as one of the Elizas who does that occasionally. It's
Yeah.
like,
I would never.
it
Please
is
press on my block string.
it is an option, but I would not respect it until your opponent shows you they do it. Because that is also a different version of a nuclear option. Because if you can bait them into doing that, then that's a different, like, rock, paper, scissors to go down. And as long as you're expecting it and calling them out for it. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole in and of itself. But in general, again, that's, like, skeleton specific or Eliza specific too. It's just kind of like, if they're doing that in your face, and they call their assist, and then they keep pressuring, even if it's like technically a safe jab where the PBGC window, they block it, again, you've got cat heads in the back. Their assist is taking a wallop and you're home free. So I think that's the biggest things for you. I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing. You're improving really quickly. Both of y'all, honestly, I saw a lot of really good things. And like harder to teach things. Both of y'all have a good foundation that is just kind of getting more used to playing the stupid game that is Skullgirls.
Skullgirls would never rely on you learning bad habits in order to get to the point where you can learn the things you're supposed to learn instead. Again, Zeno was going for those anti-airs. Versus like 80% of the roster, those would have been phenomenal anti-airs. The problem it's Bella jump heavy kick and you're not anti-airing that button. Right, post the PME gif.
So funny. Alright. So I know it was Crabadon quest for a delay. Spades and Crabbass for delay. Robo cannot make it, so it'll be Farah Lazuli versus an open lobby.
I call Eldart. You will block. What is Farah Lazuli's team?
That is a good question. Farah Lazuli. Ooh, Bella, Philly, Eliza. I like that team. Curious what assists they run. Do you double up? Do you run Hairball Spiral?
For me or for Bella?
For this team. I'm thinking Bella is always lock and load on this team.
On this team, I would do Copter updo. No.
Yeah. I mean, I
think the Mises-ism is good.
Yeah.
But I think the layout from having Copter on available for Eliza is better.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree. I just know other people's. Well, I tend to agree, and then the other part of it just is it's like all three of them have really good lockdown assists, so it's like figuring out which one you want to commit to. But yeah, I think genuinely I might run up to Copter Axe, even though Axe feels a bit pain pecco sometimes. Philia with Axe is just Philia and Bella with Axe can be really funny on hit.
It's funny on hit. I just don't like Axe on free hit because it's like Philia's coming in from the air. You call Axe. It's like, okay, so I stand up.
It really depends on the character, because like
where's my gamer? Did you ping them?
Yeah, I did.
They're offline on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a DM.
Because like Parasol uses Axe pretty well because she can do L shot plus Axe, and if you push block her out, she can still dash up and threaten a low at the same time Axe would be coming down. So like it very much depends on the character. Yeah, Philia doesn't use it as well pre-hit.
Wait, no, we have hosting channel. There we go. I'll put in hosting.
Okay. Second, we hit 732 if they're not here. It'll just be the next scoobers. That happens. Life happens. I'm never gonna sweat it too much. Obviously, it's kind of annoying losing like 3 to 5 minutes waiting on someone, but whatever. I'm fairly certain I've probably... there's no way I haven't missed signing up for Get Gr8 at least 1 week. Or like had something happen. Because I did this for at least 3 years pretty regularly. Like played in it pretty regularly. And then I started toasting it, so I couldn't play it in anymore. Okay, yep. It's 732. Alright, Crabadunk and Spades. Alrighty. What are we working with today, gamers? Hey, just draw it in. Do not let her get started. Oh, that sucks. Tag barely. Alright, keep moving. That... Crabadunk, you already know. You already know I'm gonna say it. Oh, weird. And you got countered it? Oh, thank you for reminding me, Ruby. Wait, I need to do taxes. Oh, I have not done my taxes yet.
4 hours.
What?
What all do you have going on?
I just completely forgot, I'm not gonna lie. My brain blanked out waiting for the W2, but I think my W2 is only online this year. Because I usually just wait till they give me the W2 to do it.
Oh, that's completely different. Why are you doing all that?
Alright. So, game 1 could just be information. So for Spades, take note for the habits you see. And see if you can adjust to them. I mean, you don't even have to do your own paperwork anymore. You just use one of the scam sites that is the reason we don't know how to actually do our taxes in the first place.
There are people who cannot click through those stunts.
Oh, we just stood there and took it. Crabadunk, we gotta fight back.
I was typing in Discord at me.
These drops are really tough, Spades. Kind of ate you alive last game too. I'm not a fan of the hard reads, even if it's working Crabadunk. It's so risky. We're dropping that consistently. Okay. Take note. Drop in the same spot. Practice that spot. You don't have
Sorry, Ruby. They're trying to get rid of all of them that were free. Even though that would literally cost more money than would generate.
Oh, people's elbow. So, Crabadunk, stop going for A-Train. Spades, you've seen they're fishing for A-Train and neutral, just stay on the ground until you see Giant Step. Yep. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Tuba! Always gotta be careful of that. The second you see them push block, do nothing, and then you can either wait for them to mash, or time a flesh step with your buttons with the push block and actually cross them up. Because they should never be push blocking cats unless they're fishing for a PvP. Push block actually lets you cross them up on cat heads.
We need to go for a mix-up. We had them in the contraption and let them out. Cap is going in, even though we are a peacock. I don't like point cat heads when you don't have a hit already.
Go in this situation though.
And did Spades demonstrate that they could get in on peacock in this situation?
I don't know, but there's not enough time to chip out, even with ratio.
There is. Because we have 4 Arguses in the bag.
If I'm in that situation as Spades, I'm just down backing full screen and jumping to avoid the bombs.
Spades has to show us Spades has to show they're willing to do that.
Yep.
And Crab has to check for it. We cannot assume they're going to outplay the zoning immediately. Please stop typing in the Discord and play the games. The whole point is to play the game without the volume.
Yeah. We do recommend playing without stream on. Getting feedback while playing, especially on a delay, can be quite overstimulating. And marginally increased connection not using your internet for oh, just ran up and do it. So Krabadunk, we have got to do different things for round start. Because this Valentine has been on top of you after every single round start. Whether you want to
built up the projectile yet.
Oh, mix.
Not gonna get to. Please finish your combo.
No!
Gamer.
Kill. Heavy counter hit. Love to see it. Drop. Hate to see it. Drop. Hate to see it. Drop. Hate to see it. Yo, please. Does this?
Yeah, it works.
No.
But okay.
Yeah, that's what I...
In the damage hit, but...
Oh, banned 2 HP. Gamers, the combos. Gamers, the combos. Like, obviously you're never going to be 100% consistent with combos, but this is getting ridiculous. And I know it's not the most useful advice to receive, because we all know how to fix it, but I have to say something about it. You can't just ignore the elephant in the room. What is going on? I really like the use of gun to just interrupt your zoning. I dislike this though. What? I think ban raw tag is only -10, so you can't actually punish it that hard. I think.
Oh no, don't most launcher buttons hit it?
I don't think so. Maybe it depends on the spacing. It probably really depends on spacing. I just remember Peacock like outright can't punish it in a lot of situations. That was not a combo. We reset on the restand.
This tag is -18. That is free heavy counter hit every time.
I don't think Eliza can heavy counter hit that.
She can.
Isn't her stun heavy punch 18 frames?
But you have MHK.
That's slower by 1 frame than 5 heavy punch. So it'd be 19 frames.
5 HP is 18 frames. It's frame perfect.
It's not frame perfect because first start at
Oh, why do we list that on the wiki the wrong way from every other game in existence? I will get them.
Alright, we're in. Ah, the drops! Where's the drops? Kill, yes.
Okay, well if you're Liza, you just do caught and kill them because you're Liza.
True. But it's a projectile counter hit, so you get 25 on Dizzy.
But you killed them because you're Liza.
Yeah. And at that point, I'm probably just pressing 2 medium punch. Bop, 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 booey. That should be a medium or heavy counter hit, by the way. Even if you don't have the full counter hit combo, just start with a bigger button.
You also should have just immediately supered into double DHC. Punishable.
Bop.
Down.
Pooh.
So punishable, unfortunate.
Gamers. Again with the A-trains. Instant overhead, we're a knower. What's the mix? Good defense. Crab it on. We got him. We got to block. We got him to block.
Side effects include nausea, headaches, and death.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
I'm not gonna lie, just raw tech to Bella. Have her eat a projectile. Oh god, yeah. I mean, I guess that just react to a zoning option, and they don't have any supers that give them like a full combo after they hit Argus. So with no Lenny on the screen, they can't kind of just damage drop. Wait, no combo. And we get hit by our own bomb. Oh, you definitely could have picked up off that. Patience? That is not patience. Heavy counter hit. The drops! Yep, I agree. Take the pressure. Yeah, you can't overcommit to the tech chase. Whoop. Okay. So I know it's like the least helpful advice, but the biggest thing for both of y'all from this set is genuinely just combo consistency. It was so much more of a chaotic set, solely because
When no one hit max and Dizzy on anything.
y'all had like a 20% success rate on full combos. Unfortunately, this is like an anime fighter, so combos are long and important. They keeping control of the game. Not even necessarily just combos, but like not dropping so you can mix when you want to, as opposed to play offense versus defense, so to speak. We got to get that ironed out. That was rough. That was not great. And so my only other bit of advice is honestly for both of y'all, and it's like the opposite side of the coin. So for Krabadonk, again, even though it is working, you are choosing very high commitment options. You are going for A-Train and neutral. You are going for H-Gun. You are going for M-Bang. You're going for Raw Tag. Like, you're going for things that leave you wide open. And so the reason I say the advice for the flip side for you, there's advice for you on the flip side, Spades, is you as a player need to recognize when your opponent is doing that and just go, I don't even need to do anything, because if I do nothing, they will just make unforced errors because I'm standing there. They're jumping at, like, shadows. They are so afraid of you being there that they're going to press something. And so you have two sides to that coin. One of them is, again, just do nothing and wait for them to press. And press a very committed option, which is what I would recommend versus Krabadonk. And then the other side to that is like good, safe, meaty pressure with safe jumps, timing a jab for when they finish their PBGC window, don't doing any mix with gaps in it. Like, use mix that has meaty options so you can counter hit them for matching jab like Krabadonk was doing in a lot of situations. So it's like you've got either of those, but you need to recognize what your opponent is doing and adjust your game plan accordingly. Because if we see them going for A-Train and we keep jumping, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, or shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Like, at a certain point, you gotta own up to that, and you gotta go, okay, I need to stop. And that, again, it's like, versus big bands, you can really just feet glued to the ground until you see that giant step, and then you jump on reaction. And it's not like the band's gonna hit you. All of it is reactable as long as you are paying attention to looking for those specific things of startup. Obviously, you still need to be doing that. It's easiest to do full screen, and it's most important to do full screen. But like, you still need to be thinking about that mid screen while adding that to your mental stack while dealing with everything else band can throw at you. So like, it's not easy or always going to be 100% consistent. Sometimes you're just thinking about something else and you get hit by the stupid giant step. Guilty as charged. But like, you need to go down that route and force them to start playing those around those mind games, as opposed to never even getting past layer one of, man, if I really just do something different, they kind of just hand me their character. Burst baits are also kind of another option where it's like, you kind of know what's coming. They're going to press, so just know they're going to press and burst bait them. That's the only other advice, and I know Krabadonk, we've talked about this, is like the banned raw tags. Once or twice in like a 5-game set is already a lot. So doing it at an even higher frequency is just chaos.
And again, if the opponent was hitting all their combos, you'd be getting heavily punished for that every time.
Yes. So it's rough, but those were the two biggest things, because again, like, the biggest take home is just, we got to spend a little bit more time in the lab. That was why those games were the way they were. It was just, no one killed anyone, and chaos resulted from there. Yeah, lock them in the lab. Look, I would, but then I would be the biggest hypocrite known to man, so I'll let you do that, Ruby.
I'll lock them in the lab, and I won't lab. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, I need to go back in the lab and start actually ironing out the Eliza and Bella stuff again. I mean, I need to drop in Parasol stuff, but it's fine. I don't play this game. I don't play this game. I must play the player. Slay the Plier? What the? I guess I'm killing Markiplier now. Okay. Well, I'll
Well,
see y'all in the
It's been a good
news.
run for Markiplier.
Yeah, in like
Yeah.
2 weeks. It was nice knowing y'all.
I never knew you. And in court, I never knew you.
No. Wait. I gotta hold up tradition. I gotta tweet. I gotta tweet about it first.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Have you still not done the 2 hours? It's 3 hours now.
No. I mean, it really depends on how you're labbing, but if you're hitting the combos in lab consistently and it is just not translating to game, I might recommend playing versus bots at whatever difficulty you feel comfortable and solely focus on labbing consistency. And so think of them as a training dummy that you don't know if you're going to hit, and so that will help you in like in a lower stakes situation still hit and do a full combo on someone who is quote-unquote fighting back. Again, even if you choose like the easiest bot difficulty, it's not a bot that's going to sit there and take it every single time. They're going to be moving, you're going to be thinking about a couple other things, but the goal is to still hit your combos consistently. Don't care about how neutral is going as much, don't care about actually like... So again, difficulty doesn't matter, you just need a moving target and the ability to like transition from thinking about the game to thinking about combo and have it not be a massive roadblock. That would probably be my recommendation for you if that's the problem that's going on. And that is a big if you are like getting it consistently in the lab, because then I think it's just the translation that's going wrong. Or the transition from controlled situation to, oh god, I have to think about everything else as well. But yeah, okay. I think I'll continue typing with you in the channel afterwards, but I'll get things wrapped up, Krabadunk. So, you and your Uma dailies. Okay, so... Where are the things? Where are the things?
I'm gonna jump in a call and yell at Ruby.
Alright, have fun. Speaking of Ruby, this is what I was looking for in the first place. Y'all. Charity tournament in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Big little event. Already has at least $500 in the prize pool and another $500 for charity. I don't think it has coupons just yet, but keep an eye out for that. If you are able to, greatly appreciate if you can donate to this. If not, do not, like, no pressure to. But if you're in a giving place, any little bit is appreciated. This is Ruby. They host it pretty much biannually. Big ol' event. Even if you can't play, if you can't donate, show up, give a little bit of support. It's a big community thing. Yeah, show some love. We all hate cancer here. So again, that is April 4th, 2 Saturdays, so not next Saturday, but the Saturday after at 12 p.m. PST, 3 p.m. EST, so Eastern. So that's the big thing in the future. The rest of this week is very straightforward. So tomorrow there is no Hunter's Hustle. Hunter's Hustle is on break. They finished up last week. So big thank you to Hunter. They will not be coming back for a little bit. They're on hiatus, giving everyone involved just a little bit of downtime, a little bit of chill time, and time for another group of beginners to start fiending for the game and compete again. So again, nothing tomorrow. Nothing Monday. Tuesday, you've got Danison League, pretty much a ranked ladder hosted through Mixmasters. Wednesday, we host an open bracket, 8 p.m. EST, be great. Thursday, Mixmasters, big ol' open bracket, lots of killers, 8 p.m. EST. Thursdays, we will also host VOD reviews. It is not hosted at a set time. It really depends on which of us hosts can host it that day. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll let you know what time that'll be. Next Saturday, you do not have Raw Tag Rumble. Raw Tag Rumble is also on break. So next Saturday, nothing announced as of yet for tournaments, and you've got us again. It will be a lab stream next week. So we're not accepting any signups for this week. Next week, we'll just pull up the lab, answer a couple questions, dabble around a little bit. And yeah, that's the next week. Keep an eye out for Ruby. We hate cancer. And I'll be wrapping up tonight. I still gotta eat dinner. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all know the deal. If you have any questions, please just shoot me a message in the server, and I'll get to it when I can. I'll get the video up and going. Have a good night, y'all.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Here's the combo.
you finished this, they
That's
died.
somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, there it is.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombos, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.